Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? In there on the TV, they are talking about Donald Trump the same way they were talking about him in 2016. It seems like everything that he is doing is amazing. It seems like everything that he is doing is going outside of what people had speculated would be happening. And everybody seemed that this is a strange thing. This is no strange thing, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, Donald Trump represents evil. The power of evil has a major influence. The things that he was saying to all of America, there's so much evil in America. And when I say evil, I'm just talking about various expressions of it: hate, racism, bigotry, all this kind of stuff. The people don't know where they're going. People are just bumping heads. Everybody trying to take care of their own basic needs. They're not concerned about anybody but themselves. And they think that Donald Trump will help them get what they want, and they don't give a stink about anybody else. You know, ladies and gentlemen, that's the reality. That's why we're in this hell that we're in tonight. My daughter is a wonderful lady. She is in transition. She's getting ready to leave this plane, this physical plane, and go where people go when they leave here. Yes, she is experiencing stage 4 cancer. She's been bold and bodacious and spoken to all that could hear her story because it connects with so many others. And she wanted them to have the liberty to understand maybe what she didn't understand, and now to know what she knows because she's sharing it with them. She is a bold woman. She was able to stand up on the face of America and say, this is my story. And so many other people have that same story, but never would even want people to know about it. They wouldn't even want the people in the family to know about it, let alone people outside. But to stand up and say, yes, this is my story. It's a message to all of us. We should be proud of who we are and be at least confident enough in what we do that we can share it, accept it ourselves, and share it with others. Let it be. It is us. Let it speak for us. And hearing her say those kind of things, it motivates me to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, who are listening to me today or tonight, whatever this time is, I am a victim of this wondering what people are going to say about me. There are some things, my situation, I have been very, very ashamed of it because it doesn't represent what I am to be. What am I saying? I'm saying that I have no money. I'm broke. Broke is a hen's piece. And I've been broke for a long time. And I've been ashamed of it because I'm a grown man. And I have responsibilities. I got 8 children from 17 to 53. And I've never really cared about more than 5. And what I mean by that is that at least 5 of them have been living in the house with me for a while from a baby. So I got a chance to change diapers and give them baths and feed them and comb their hair, dress them and take them to school, pick them up from school like that. The other 3, I wasn't even blessed enough to do that. But as far as that, outside of that, buying some diapers, buying some food, stuff like that, I've never had the opportunity to do that. Buying their clothes, never had the opportunity. Buying their school material, never had the opportunity because I never had any money. The reason that, and for me, I was ashamed of that. I'm the same guy who talks about being president of the United States, who washed dishes at Bethel College for $6 an hour when my first raise was a dime. And I was still out there telling America I want to be president of the United States because I had a vision that I wanted to share, that I hoped that the whole world wanted to share. And so what I was actually doing, ladies and gentlemen, is this. I've done what most people have not done. I have seen freedom. I have seen liberty. And what I mean by that is this. I live in the same world you live in. I know the pains of this world. The difference between what I see and what you see is this. For some strange reason, I don't know why, God did something for me that has not been done for most people. And that was the power and the nature of God was revealed to me. The kind that eliminates all doubt. The kind that makes the spirit, the invisible, visible. before your very eyes, in your whole psychic and mind. No human being could ever do. Connected with the power that created the earth. And so this has a purpose. I'm seeing now that the United States government, as powerful as it is not the most powerful there is. I'm seeing that if we had one world government and all of the governments put their power together, it would not be more powerful and more threatening and more dangerous than the power that I witnessed. And behind that power was an expression of love, because I'm still here to tell you the story. It caught me in a moment when I was supposed to have been leaving here. But it was that power that protected me. Protected me? Yes, there have been thousands that have not been protected. But I'm here to tell you the story. This is why I was protected, to tell you the story. I see the way that leads to peace and prosperity and freedom. I see the way that leads to all of your dreams being met, like those things that are essential: food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, transportation, infrastructure, and anything your mind can conjure up. The resources are made available. The skills and desires are within the human beings. The duty and the responsibility is also rest within the hands of the human being. They do go forward, bring these things back in such an abundance that whomever upon this earth would want to exercise, it's their choice. That's the way of love, not lying and cheating and stealing and killing and conniving, playing this game. Got people in America today bumping their heads all against the wall. They don't know what the hell they're doing. If Trump wins, they don't know where they're going. They're going to be shouting, we fooled America, we tricked America, we got America. And tomorrow, Donald Trump goes, the day that he certified that he can still avoid these courts for a while, he's going to start bumping your heads. And the Democrats, let me talk to you. You walking around here telling people the same things that they've been hearing from the Republicans and Democrats all their lives. You know Donald Trump was evil. And you sitting there talking about, let's just beat Donald Trump. Come on, that doesn't make no sense. That didn't make any sense at all. Why would you say, let's just beat Donald Trump? These people brought Donald Trump in, and Donald Trump is doing stuff. Maybe they are excited because you don't like Donald Trump. They don't care about you suffering. They are suffering all alone. And when you're talking this stuff about the same old repeat of what you've been talking about, and then adding that Donald Trump doesn't care anything about this disease, hey, they don't care about it either. But what could you offer them specifically? If Donald Trump wants to take them all the way to hell, why couldn't you just take them all the way up to the best that things could be? Why not? At least give them something to look forward to. When Donald Trump tells them a lie, what he's going to do, you make that lie look like a big lie compared to what you're going to do. And then let the people know that they are going to be engaged in the process. They are going to participate. They are the ones that's going to make this thing. They are the ones that's going to make this dream come true, just like they make this evil, stinking government continue to exist and hurt people and ignore people and treat people like animals. We do that. That's not Donald Trump. That's we, the American people. I call us the disunited states of America. Well, here we are. Now, yes, I don't have any money. That hurts. I couldn't help my kids go to school. College. I couldn't help my grandkids go to college. In fact, my grandkids, they probably hate me. What's my granddad? What has he ever done for me? Well, he's never done anything. My kids, my dad, what has he ever done for me? He's never done anything. And you look at him and say, now why? He up here talking about Donald Trump. He up here talking about this and talking about that. What has he ever done for anybody? Well, I tell you what, I tell you, I'm not really bragging about it at all, because it was my daughter that opened my eyes up to be honest enough to tell you what I just shared with you. And I want you to know that everything I did it to make sure that you could have a life as if you were living right here on earth as in heaven. But you know what? I know that the system that we live in today, that could never happen. I know that can never happen. You don't know that, but I do. Your daddy knows that it can never happen. But I do also know, your daddy also know that there's a way that your needs, your wants, and your desires can be met. Your daddy knows that. Your daddy knows that there's a path that leads exactly to that. Your daddy knows that you and everybody else play a part in that being real. Just like everybody playing a part in this being real or this evil. The only one that's not playing a part in it is the one that is left out because they don't need you just yet. You are unemployed, locked up in jails, discarded, gate fastened on you. Come on. Hey, baby, that's where we are. That's where we are in this America. And here again, let me repeat it. The reason we're here is because we don't care about anybody but ourselves. It's all about us. Let me make sure that my kids can go to college, even if I have to pay somebody to pull some strings for them. Money, the element that moves the stuff. Let me make sure I got a nice house. Thank you, Mr. President, for helping me have a nice house. Thank you, Mr. President, for getting these other people out of our community. What's wrong with this president being able to do something and lift these people up out of whatever degraded state they are in to find them equal with anybody? Why? What's wrong with that? Why can't do that? And why aren't you looking for that? And why don't you want that? Yeah, you voted today, and I promise you this. Whether you get Donald Trump or whether you get Joe Biden, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. I promise you, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. Now, I don't have anything different to tell you. The reason that I didn't have any money is because I couldn't engage myself in the world that I'm telling you is evil. So all of my efforts have been trying to make this world come true. But it didn't come true, not because it was bad, not because it wouldn't work. It was because all of the American people chose to continue in what they were doing. So as far as I'm concerned, all of the American people are responsible for all of the people that's been suffering, even, yes, my kids, my grandkids, and all of your kids, and your grandkids, because they said, we're going to keep on doing it this way. So I don't have to feel ashamed. I feel sad. But anyway, I'd rather, as they say, eat grass and drink piss than to serve Satan. They say Jesus didn't have a place to lay his head. It's only by the grace of someone that I do. And move that grace, and hey, I'm sleeping with the cows. But one thing about it, I don't go gracefully, because the Lord God Almighty has convinced me that food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, transportation, infrastructure, and anything I can imagine are mine. Working with the rest of the population for the benefit of all of the people. And if I don't have that, it's either because I'm ignorant and don't know it, or I know it and am afraid of evil. Thus, not trusting God. And fear causes me to miss my blessings. I think not. Until next time, Zeddy Marcus saying goodbye.